Hey everyone, Jay Gaming here,
with Squirtler White here.
and today we are doing a game and on a video called Mario plus Rabbids Sparks. You're probably wondering why I haven't uploaded. I haven't uploaded like a few days now. Now my longest time I haven't uploaded is about 2 months now. So, uh, so I've been working so hard on this video with him, with Squirtle, YT, and we've been playing Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, and now we're doing a character tier list. He's the brains, and I know a bunch of these characters and how good they are, but he's the real sweat of the game. Alright, so before we get into it, leave like, subscribe, turn on post, and never miss a video, and hope you enjoy. Who should we do first?
We should do Luigi.
Okay, we put them in order.
Alright, so for Luigi, I think his long range bow is really good if if it's viable, because sometimes the long range is great on high ground, but if the opponent's on high ground, it might be hard to hit. He does get a good crit bonus on high ground and does more damage long range, which is nice. With his Steely Star being able to go through any wall to hit any opponent, which is very viable. But the main problem is his it's HP. He cannot take a hit unless you put regen on him.
Yeah.
He's really good in reach area with his double jump, but unlike everyone else, he can't increase his jump time. He can only increase his range when he lands, which I think that's a major setback compared to everyone else. So I think that made him less special. Overall, I think he can either go in okay. What do you think?
He's going in trash, buddy.
What?
You know why? You know why? His low health, I barely use him. When I first used him, he died. He was the first character to die, and I hated him. He is the worst character to play in this game, so it either needs improvement or
Since I said
trash.
okay and you said trash, we're gonna put it needs improvement.
Yeah. So
if he could increase his jump range, I would have said he would be in good. But because he's not really special anymore with his jumping, reach area is kind of exceptional.
And I bet people will be very mad at us.
Mad at you. I put him in okay. You put him in trash.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I know that comments happen to see what you guys think. So,
Rabbit Peach.
let's do Rabbid Peach. I want to talk about. No, you do her and I'll do Mario Rabbid Luigi.
Okay, so Rabbit Peach healing is good, but with regen, she's almost useless. But regen happens after the enemy's turn, so someone could die before regen even activates. So that's kind of important. She is pretty frail when it comes to HP. Her movement is nothing special, and her blaster, the fact that it can't hit like one opponent, then another opponent like Mario can, makes it kind of useless because the damage is also really, really low unless you increase that last bullet chance and get a crit. I don't think it's all too well. I think we can put her in okay, but
and in my opinion, Rabbid Peach is very good, but the thing is, there's multiple spots with health power-ups, so it makes her kind of useless. So I'm gonna put in okay.
Yeah.
Like you. Next up, Mario. Mario is in my opinion, he's going in good because the only downside about him is his low movement and how he can actually how low his movement is, which maxes out. I don't remember, but
I think it was like 13 something.
13. We don't remember, but it was crazy. He's good with his dual slingers, and with Sparks, he's amazing. And for me, he's gonna go goes in good for me. And what do you think?
We have to keep in there before my I think He's pretty good. Being able to jump up and do dual slingers
Oh yeah, that.
is really cool.
Yeah,
And the added damage if he destroys someone is really good along with his hero sight. The only drawback, like you said, is his movement styles, and I think his HP is okay, but
Yeah.
he's a
I think
pretty
it's
average
8,000.
character overall. But because
It's I think it's 8,000 and 800,000 and something.
I'm pretty sure this character's with better HP than that,
Yeah.
like Private Mario, obviously. I think he can go into good as well. He's pretty average, but when it comes to dual slingers and hero sight,
Oh,
it's really good.
by the
Okay.
way, it's touchscreen, so it's already easy.
Oh. It's your turn.
Rabbit Luigi. Rabbit Luigi is amazing. So, in my opinion, he can go in okay for me, but not good, not enough to go in good. Here's why. Rabbit Luigi's weapon is a disruptor.
Yes.
Disruptor. It can hit multiple targets. At first, it can only hit 3.
But then it maxes out at 5.
At 5
Or
or
6.
6. It was amazing. And when watching someone also rank it, thanks to him, we got some inspiration on what to do, talk about. But when he has the gust thing, gust equipment, it's amazing. It can hit many. It's probably gonna knock everyone off of the map if it's a very small map and edges are everywhere.
Personally, I think he can also go in okay. For this ranking, we're gonna put if the character is better than the character already in, we're gonna put them in the top, so it would go like this.
Yeah.
But I think he's okay just because his disruptor is okay. But I think the main thing, his ability,
Yeah.
isn't all too well because the sparks. There's a lot of sparks that reduce damage, and then you have Peaches, which just ignore the damage at all times. So I think it needs improvement for the fact that his ability isn't the best. But his disruptor is really good, so I'm willing to put him in
And
okay.
Rabbids Sparks is amazing. You can do Peach.
Uh so for Peach, I think she may be okay, she may be good. Um I don't know, she may be like in the line there. So I think her blaster, her broombrella, is definitely underwhelming with power. It doesn't have like it has a good wide range, but its damage is definitely lower compared to a lot of the other characters. Being able to hit multiple targets is really good though, like we've discussed in a lot of this video. Um, Besides her attack, her movement range isn't the best. They got rid of her jump healing that now goes to Rabbit Peach. I think what she specializes in now is her team barrier, which is everywhere. Because when she destroys somebody, she can get the team barrier. When she jumps off of somebody, they get the team barrier. And the team barrier's charge maxes out at 5. Which that's 5 hits where you take 0 damage. Plus, when they're destroyed, they can do like 200 damage, which is really cool. I think that's really good, and that's what carries her. I'm thinking of putting her in good behind Mario.
Yeah. Same. Let me tell you why I think it would be good to put her in good. I'm sorry, that makes no sense. But anyways, the fact is, like George's team barrier is amazing, and weapon is very good. But my downside is like her health, right?
Yeah, she got her health reduced because in the old games, she had like the most health of any character. But now she's just like a middle person.
Yeah, but she's still good. Edge. You can do Robert, Rosaline. I want to do Edge and those 3. Okay, so Edge. Edge is a Edge is, in my opinion, Edge could go in okay, right? Or should he go into neat or good?
I don't know. Is Stormblade
Stormblade
is very underwhelming. Being able to hit multiple targets is good, but it doesn't do enough damage to back up the fact that it can hit multiple targets. So that's really iffy. What really is good is
His
the range of the blade, the flying blade. It's a lot. Hits targets twice, which is why the storm blade doesn't do that much because it hits the target once.
and
And then the dashes are really good because every time she dashes, it does even more, which I think is great. So I'm willing to put her behind Peach and Good. What do you think?
yeah, I'm fine with that, but I think he should go in the middle.
Middle okay.
I'm not sure. What do you think?
If she goes in okay, she's oh you mean like a middle and good?
Yeah.
Hmm. We'll allow it. We'll allow it.
Yeah.
This is your tier list, kind of. It's on your channel. It's not on my channel. For Rabbit Rosalina, I don't think we really have to argue with this one. I think we already know where she's going.
Overpowered.
Okay,
But
here is why. I don't I don't like to include Sparks in this reason, but because she's overpowered a lot because of the Sparks. Let's skip all
yeah,
the stuff
but
where we
the
can just
time,
explain her NUI, which
her,
is really great. It's stasis is one of the best things. It's kind of like the stone from the
it's
earlier
the
game.
best technique.
Makes them immobilized, can't do anything, and it does have a longer cooldown from the other techniques because of how good it is. But also, if you max it out, people with NUI also take 30% more damage. The same thing with Robert Luigi's. And her attack has 15 bullets maxed out and does 5% more every single attack. And maxed out at an 80% critical.
Yep, and
With critical buddy. If you use the spark that has a critical buddy, um, then she will 100% hit a crit every single time. And you can't tell me that that's not overpowered. I will not change, no matter what you say about. Even if her HP is low, and that's the only drawback. So I think she goes in overpowered. What do you think?
same.
All right, your turn to do the last two.
Bowser. Hi. There's no complaining. I think he can go in good, but I used to now that I see, I think he's going good and overpowered or good. What do you
I
think?
think good.
Yeah. But he's actually one of my favorite characters to play as. You know why? Rabbit Mega Koopa's overpowered, but the only downside I have with them is that they could go for different enemies that you're trying to get.
The other downside I think is that you can get them fire,
Yeah.
but if you're
Yeah.
battling a complete battle that
That
resists fire, it won't. It will do like 50
Well,
damage
I
every
wish
single time.
I wish that the technique could do like every single one.
Yeah, I wish you could like choose
Choose
which one.
that would be amazing if they could. But Bowser's weapon, Bazooka, is okay, but it's amazing on how he can summon 5 or 6 of them.
5.
I'm gonna put him on top of good.
Okay.
Rabbit Mario, there's no complaining. He's going straight into overpowered. You know, we'll give you a reason why. The main reason why is the Dukes can go to 6 or 5 times.
5 times.
5 times, but the silver powder, his health maxes out, and it's the hardest in the game.
Yes.
And
Also his explosive dashes are really great.
yeah,
I wish they can you can up the radius. I just haven't yet.
yeah,
And then his counter blow.
the counter blow is like Luigi's hero sight and Mario's.
He has to be hit for it to work, but he can have like maxed out at 3 charges, and if he kills somebody with it, I believe he can do it again. So it's really powerful, and you can just
And
like exploit Wild Claw, and then the cat with Rabbit Mario's maxed out Dukes will
just obliterate him.
oh wow.
Um,
I think overpowered is the spot for him.
so guys, here's our tier list.
It's so great. We know best ever.
You know, it's crazy though. I like them. I like this actually. I like this tier list. Luigi is in last. Peach, Luigi, Princess Peach, Edge, Mario, Bowser. Rabbid Rosalina, and then Rabbid Mario. So guys, that's a full tier list. So if you haven't yet, leave like, subscribe to Squirrel like T. I'll put him in the, I'll put him his link. I'll put his channel link in the description.
Make sure you always hit that notification
It
bell so you
smells
never miss a
nice
video.
So, and see you next one. Goodbye.